So I was out shooting last weekend with my buddy. He was testing out a Chip McCormick mag on his new 1911 Colt railgun, and I decided to take along, for fun, my SIG Sauer Mosquito. Rounds are cheap, fun to shoot, right? This gun has around 5,000 rounds through it. Was shooting it, having a pretty good time, and like always, I use federal bulk ammo. Sometimes you have failure to fires or failure to feed, so it locked back and blocked back a few times, and on one of the times it felt a little weird. I don't know, I started shaking it and it was a little too loose, but I ignored it and released the slide forward and shot again, and then it stayed to the back again. Now this time when it stayed to the back again, it was slightly bent upwards. I was like, what? It looks like it's disassembling itself, right? But that couldn't be, because this disassembly takedown lever is not on the opposite side. So I went on ahead and just pushed it up, and I was like, holy shit, this thing is disassembling itself. Now at that point I didn't know that this front piece, oh crap, actually had disassembled itself from the front portion of the slide. There's a little hole here in the front, that actually right here, that the spring and the recoil ride go in, and they ride on this, and it goes right here. So anyways, long story short, I was surprised, and I called my buddy over, and I was disassembling it, and when I disassembled it, I totally did not believe what I was seeing. The slide had basically broke, and this is where the spring and the recoil rod basically go into. Now I called SIG Sauer, and I talked to a representative. He was pretty cool about it. We talked about the quality of the gun. I ended up finding out on the forums that this gun is actually not made by SIG Sauer, the Mosquito. This is a sport version. I don't think it matters, but it's made by a company called GSG, and the material that they use on the slide is a aluminum with a zinc type, and it's supposedly very weak. You can't see it, my camera can't focus, unfortunately, but I can tell that the actual metal, and my other buddy kind of pointed out that it's actually porous. So you can kind of tell that it's not a heavy duty, it's not a real good quality piece of metal there. So the SIG representative basically ended up telling me that it's supposed to be a 10,000 to a 15,000 round gun. This one has a little over 5,000. So I mean, the good thing is that this gun's a little over getting close to 3 years old. I bought it at September of 2009, but they were willing to actually repair it. They want me to basically ship the whole gun in there to them, which is okay. Now unfortunately I get paid once a month, and at the end of the month, and today I think is Monday, July 24th or 25th, I don't remember right now, but they are charging $55 for the shipping that they're gonna incur. I guess they're gonna send me a box and then the shipping back. Actually today is July 23rd, just checked on my phone. That's not necessarily a problem, but unfortunately I get pretty broke at the end of the month, and again I get paid once a month, unfortunately. So right now I'm down a 22 LR, unfortunately, and I won't be able to basically get it in until next month. I'm grateful that they're gonna fix it. That's awesome, but I was thinking of getting another 22 LR, and they do have a 1911 22 model. It's basically a 1911 but chambered in 22. I asked them what company makes it. They said GSG, so I'm definitely gonna avoid that one. So that's my story, guys. I love this gun. Actually, the only thing that I didn't really like was the trigger. The trigger is horrible, guys. But I was actually gonna plan to do a trigger job this coming week. I had ordered some parts in advance, some stones, and I was gonna get a Dremel and some polishing compound and break this whole thing up, remove the safety magazine mechanism where you have to basically put in a magazine in there for it to fire. I was gonna remove that, which in itself I've heard reduces the trigger pull pounds, and I was gonna polish it up to see if that kind of improved it. But I like the look of the gun. It's been great, but now that I know that a company used inferior metals to make the slide, I don't know if I would make this purchase again. And if I would, I probably wouldn't shoot it too much because it's a good looking gun. I like it. So yeah, that's my story, and just wanted to share with y'all in case y'all were thinking of getting one of these. Just keep in mind that you may want to look at the slide once in a while to see if there's any hairline fractures. Send it back to SIG Sauer and let them fix it, and hopefully they use another company or Forces GSG company to use better quality. Staying in the SIG Sauer world, I'm actually, since again I get paid once a month in August, next month on the 1st, actually I already have separated a SIG Sauer 1911. The model is 1911R-45-SSS like Sam. Basically a stainless steel 1911 railgun with a match grade barrel. So I'll be doing a review on that one to see how well it performs and how good it is. But this in itself, I don't think is indicative of SIG Sauer's quality, but it doesn't necessarily reflect good on them. But yeah, guys, have a good one.